Hey everyone, Deltron here. Welcome back to Antioch Chronicles, Thoughts and Chaos. We're going to be playing Sins of Our Fathers today. We're not going to be continuing the Terran storyline just yet. Oh, this is awesome. We're the Renegade Protoss versus the new Antioch forces. Battling it out above Treacheries. The Zerg have been routed, but new Antioch lies in ruins. Saddened by the loss of Moloch and Nana-Terradun's treachery, Turmalis and Krillian delve deep into the past in search of guidance. We have the carriers flying above. Again, on these mission briefing screens, I will let these cinematics play out. So they've all been very cool so far. So last time we left the Protoss, Moloch was taken prisoner by Nana-Terradun, and Krillian and Turmalis were holding out against the Zerg. Moloch did kill the Cerebrate, so that should have stopped the Zerg from attacking. But let's get going. That was pretty neat. They cloaked. Let's go. Sins of Our Fathers. Moloch's gambit has succeeded. The Zerg are in disarray, and new Antioch has survived, for now. With Moloch seemingly lost, Turmalis and Krillian must decide how to proceed. Short on options, Krillian proposes a daring course of action. Severak's actions were forbidden to be recorded in the archives. Such was his evil. Interesting. So maybe we'll be looking to the past and learning more about Severak. Treacheries, the Executor Citadel, New Antioch.
Judicator, the Zerg are in disarray. Moloch must have succeeded.
And yet he is nowhere to be found.
We have searched the catacombs, but have found no signs of him. It pains me to say this, but I believe he is lost.
He died in a decisive strike for his homeworld. I believe he would take comfort in that.
As do I, but he leaves much work unfinished. Those Protoss we battled bore the mark of Scion.
Nanoth Tyradun. I still struggle to believe that such an honored hero could have been anything but.
The stories of his heroism are a fabrication. Tyradun allied himself with Judicator Severak during some of our darkest days.
What precisely did this Severak do?
According to my predecessor, Loriok, Severak unearthed ancient Xel'Naga technology, two powerful orbs he called the Eyes of the Xel'Naga.
The Eyes? They are a myth used to frighten Kalai children.
Ah, alas, they are very real, and they should strike fear into the heart of every Protoss.
It is said they can steal Protoss away from the Kala?
They possess the power to warp both flesh and mind. They do not just steal Protoss from the Kala, they take away all that you were, are, or ever will be. Whatever their original purpose, the Eyes are now a perversion of the Ancients' works. An experiment gone terribly wrong, perhaps. Severak used the Eyes to turn his subjects into slaves, hollow skins devoid of any will of their own. He called them pure, but Loriok called them abominations.
Why did you and Moloch simply not tell me these things from the beginning? So much tragedy could have been avoided.
Believe me, Judicator, I weep for our deception. Our kind has a long history with the Judicators, little of it good. Shortly after Moloch first met you, the Archon joined your party, and Moloch could only see two possibilities at hand. You were either in league with him, or under his thrall. For your safety and ours, he did not believe he could trust you with the truth.
So he bade his time and said nothing until it was too late.
Unfortunately, yes.
Your hesitation cost the lives of hundreds of Protoss, including Korun and Nurok. They were like my own sons, Krillian. I can never forgive you and Moloch for their loss.
After this battle is over, I shall accept your judgment, Judicator, whatever it may be. For now, we have more pressing matters to attend to.
These hollow skin abominations. How can we defeat them?
I once told you that I carry Loriok's journal, but dared not open it.
I remember that bit of melodrama, yes.
It was not an exaggeration. Loriok's journal is no mere book. It is a psionic memory crystal imbued with the emotions of its author. Given the horrors he witnessed, opening it presents true danger to the mind of any Protoss that uses it. To defeat these horrors, however, I now believe there is no other choice. I must attempt it, or all shall be lost.
Very well. Do what you must. I shall hope for your success and safe return.
Sometimes you have to study history to change the future. Sephiroth's temple, hundreds of years ago.
Some of you may remember a time when purity was still an ideal which the wise and the worthy worked to achieve. Can you remember a time when it was our state of being? Do any of you recall the image of perfection we sought to attain? Or even its shadow? Or are you among those who are now willfully blind to it? We live in a time when impurity is not only tolerated, not only accepted, but is in fact celebrated by those who wear their imperfections with pride. Corruption and impurity have settled over us like a dark cloud, so pervasive and ubiquitous that many not only know no difference, but cannot even conceive there was anything greater than this banal existence we share right now. We, the Protoss, children of the Xel'Naga, were born with great purpose. How far we have fallen from what we once were. Long ago, our creators saw purity when they gazed upon us. They alone had the vision and knowledge to recognize purity, and they taught us well. Once, with their vision, we knew what purity was, but now we have forgotten. We have fallen from that ideal and degenerated, and continue to degenerate, to bring ourselves closer and closer to base and mindless vermin, and thereby defile the vision and memories of the Xel'Naga and our forebears. Is that all that we are? Should we grunt and gibber and crawl through the filth and the muck until none who look upon us could ever imagine that we were great people, let alone pure? Or shall we look, truly look, at ourselves and see ourselves as the Xel'Naga once did? The eyes of the Xel'Naga shall help us see again. Their bright gaze will cut through the ever-present dark cloud that permeates our souls, and expunge even the slightest impurity. Impurity seen will soon be impurity destroyed. Beneath the bright and shining gaze of the eyes of the Xel'Naga, our people will be cleansed. We shall be restored to our rightful state. The Xel'Naga's vision of perfection. The time draws near. Prepare yourselves.
Sephiroth equals Hitler confirmed. Some eugenics shit going on right now. It's an awesome cinematic, by the way. Really well done with the camera work.
And Taro Adun, children of the Conclave. Are you ready to confess your sins and embrace redemption?
You are mad, Sephiroth. The only sin I see is the genocide you have brought upon our brothers. Your acolytes have been captured and will soon face justice. Your reign of terror is over. Surrender now.
I have already surrendered, Japok. Like you and the other members of the Conclave, I once waged a tireless war on our own people. Our schemes and machinations driving out the very things that once made us great. No more. Our purity has been tainted, but the taint can be expunged. We can be redeemed. Our fallen brothers shall be born anew, free of their sins. Purity awaits. It is time to open your eyes.
The eyes! You monster! How dare you profane their sacrifice with this puppetry? This ends now, with my blade in your throat and your heart in my hand. Tyradin, Kaldaris, to the left eye. Malak, Nanath, the right. Loriak, stand with me against Severak.
Wow. Okay, we're just getting right in there, aren't we? Okay. Loriak, slam wave. Loriak charges his weapon and slams it on the ground, creating a small shockwave which deals 100 damage to all enemies in a path. Also pushes away smaller foes. Tempest shield. The shields of the target unit are being enhanced, adding 200 shield lasts 20 seconds. Also heals 200 shield, boosts shield armor and regeneration. And the recharge crystal creates a small crystal device capable of restoring the shields of nearby allies. Okay. And then Japok, touch of the Kala. Japok's health is low, he'll regenerate some health automatically. So who are we playing as? Loriak? And Severak. Okay, that's pretty cool. We can see what Severak does. Thunderstorm. Babars, each lightning deals 180 damage, explosive crystals. So basically stay away from everything. Energy blast waves. Okay. Summon Zelnaga constructs. We'll probably want to destroy those with Slam Wave. And it did say they were like quick saves, so I don't think we need to be saving here. Oh, avoid that. Put that down. At least we can restore our own shields as well. We just hit them, right? Smack them. So they're like little mobile shield batteries. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. He charges it up.
Your corruption will be cleansed.
Okay. Attack these things. Oh, we should save the slam wave for those. Okay, let's keep restoring his shields. Oh, this is really neat. So we're like, really are going back in time here. With Nana Teradine, we're separate Templar, and Moloch was not part of the Nerazim yet. So just avoid his blast. There we go.
I will cleanse our people, starting with you.
Okay, just put up these recharge crystals whenever they're up. We can have 2 down so they can recharge both of our shields. Smack them. Smack them in the face. We're playing as Loriak. Yeah, the cooldown's short enough that we can just place these wherever. Doesn't seem too bad yet. We have the fights going on the side as well.
Behold the power of the eyes. The stones themselves rise against you.
Quick save now.
Your corruption
Oh god.
will be cleansed.
That's a giant Archon. Smack it.
To be purified, you must be washed clean.
We just...
blood?
Everyone, to high ground.
We gotta run.
That is but the first of my servants, Japok.
We're in blood.
Surrender and be purified.
Oh god.
What madness is this?
Severak's
The dead
forces.
rise against us.
Smack him in the face. Loriak reminds me a lot of, in Heroes of the Storm, of Yrel with the hammer. Look at these guys. I would like to watch these fights. Some really cool Protoss models being used here. Okay, let's go back to Severak. He does not regenerate health, which is cool. So this is our first boss battle in this campaign. I don't think we had a single... Did we have a single boss battle in episode 1 or episode 2? I don't think so.
Die and rise in my service.
I mean, boss battles were not the easiest thing to do. Uh-oh. Oh no, that's the energy crystal. Recharge crystal. Thought that was Japok's shield for a second. Sivrak's not too bad. That was a big spell. I'm assuming it's going to get tougher. There's going to be like another stage then. Nice Sivrak.
I will cleanse our people.
There's Nana.
Starting with you.
That's not good. Oh god, okay, yeah. Now we get the dodge. Oh, those are the destruction. Okay, let's recharge our own shields. Whack them. There we go. Oh, the eye. Now we really have to watch out for the eye. Let's put those recharge crystals whenever we can. Okay. Oh, here we can use this smack on the face ability. Against the constructs. Put the recharge crystals down. One for each of us. Oh, they can both heal a person at the same time.
And rise in my service.
Okay, Japok, run away from it. Thank you very much. Luckily, Japok doesn't just stand in the fire of death.
Sivrak has opened the fountains again. Retreat to high
Okay,
ground.
retreat, guys. Run. Don't stand in that, guys. Oh, he killed his own people. I guess Japok, Sivrak probably doesn't care too much. He's killing his own people.
Your comrades.
He's already committed genocide.
Join them and be purified.
No, I'd rather not, buddy. I like my own body, all my impurities, imperfections. Happy to live with them. As long as we just use our abilities, it'll be more than okay. 50% though, there's still definitely more to this. So it's just, that can't be blood. It's Terradun. I don't think we can actually kill the eyes. Let's avoid that. I don't think that does much damage. I think that's mostly for the constructs. Slam wave.
I will cleanse our people.
Okay, avoid the red circles.
Starting with you.
It's a very cool boss battle. Well, let's zoom out a little bit. Unless you guys want to be zoomed in. Make it a little more exciting. You could play like this. I don't know. Why not? You can't really see what's going on though. That might be a bad idea.
Rise, statue, and serve me.
Japok, run! Why are you standing there, buddy? Okay, we gotta get after this
Die and rise in my service.
Archon. We gotta repair our own shields. This is not good. I think we might die here. I don't know how we can avoid this. Oh, repair my shields. Oh god, that was close.
Why do you resist, Japok? Soon your bones will lie here as well.
Okay. Avoid the circles. No, I'm telling you to stop.
Will be cleansed.
Oh god, that was close. Okay, we got our health back. That Archon was really challenging. Okay, Japok, repair your shields, please. Okay, now we gotta run.
Fountains again. Retreat to high ground.
Japok, you said retreat. Yeah. Okay, Japok, don't stand in the fire. This is definitely not easy.
Japok, your comrades call to you.
Okay, let's repair his shields.
And be purified.
Just keep on fighting, keep on fighting. Japok restores his health if it gets too low, right? I don't know what was up with that Archon. Felt like the recharge crystal was not working. Alright, let's go back. Recharge. Recharge our shields. Actually, it just gives us 200 base shields. Japok, you need to run from that, buddy. So we're more of a support character. I wonder if Japok is doing more damage, or are we
Cleanse our people.
try to avoid that?
Starting with you.
Terradun. Oh, we're still fighting. Okay, yeah, it stopped for a little bit. Oh, now we have two eyes. That's not good. Oh, this one uses like ballistic missiles. Oh, that's cool. So it showed us what it was going to do before it actually appeared. Japok, you need energy. Oh my god, Japok. It's terrifying. Japok? I wonder how they worked out his AI. Alright, we healed him up. 11%. So he tries to avoid the blast, or maybe he doesn't. We just have to focus him down quickly, I think. Before the eyes kill us. There we go. Slap him in the face. Yeah, it does decent damage. Constructs. Or we just focus Severac. Let's kill the construct first. Restore Jabok's shields. Alright, one more slap in the face, two more slaps in the face, a couple more blasts, 2%.
The eye weakens. Moloch, we shall soon come to your aid.
I think not. Tyler.
Yes, Master.
No.
Traitor! It is you who are the traitor, Jabok. The pettiness and corruption of your conclave have destroyed our noble race. The time for your penance has come.
Your treachery ends now!
What are you doing?
What I must.
No!
Severac, we will have words with you.
Nice. Well, nice that Nanath Terradune. At that point, Nanath had taken over. But in current day, Terradune is definitely the one controlling the form.
It has always been my greatest weakness.
I understand your actions. Nanoth and Terradune were your friends and students.
Is an eternity of prison truly more lenient than execution?
Who can say? Perhaps, given time, Nanoth will retake dominance and join us once more in the light.
Perhaps so. Regardless, we have other matters to address.
The eyes begin to stir.
Yes. I suppose it should be little surprise that our Maker's works exceed our abilities to destroy them.
What will you do?
Bury them. I will hide the first, and you the second. But first, I plan to make use of them.
Make use?
Yes. No matter the care we take, we must accept that they could one day fall into the wrong hands.
And how will using them prevent this?
It will not. But we may prepare ourselves. I will use the eyes to create a weapon to stand against them.
But they cannot be destroyed.
No, but they can be disabled as we saw. Perhaps next time at a lesser cost. It will require the power of the eyes themselves, as well as the power of our High Templar. And the Dark Templar.
The Dark Templar? This is heresy. And how could you hope to contact them?
Loriak, my friend, this is why I called upon you. I fear I must ask you a hard thing. It is done.
And so my exile begins. I will take these and the eyes to locations known only to myself. When the time comes, I will pass on the knowledge to my successor.
It is a heavy burden I place upon you. These secrets cannot be held by the High Templar. There is too much bickering here. Too much politics.
What will you do?
Withdraw to my hermitage. Away from the Kala. I will take my secrets to the grave. I cannot risk their recording.
And Taro Adun, old friend. And farewell.
And Taro Adun.
The second eye. Loriok hid it on a world he called Umbra.
Umbra? I know of it. A dead moon on the outer reaches that was on the list of worlds to be surveyed by Coronis' expeditionary force. We must go at once.
Wait, there is more. Jabok also prepared a weapon to defend against the eyes. Loriok placed them on a world with no name. I can take us there.
The attack by Nanoth Tyradun's forces has greatly weakened us. We cannot mount expeditions to both places and still defend New Antioch.
Then I suggest we seek out Japok's weapon first. We shall need it should we face the second eye.
Very well. Lead the way.
Sweet. So if I have things correct, so Krillian and Turmalis are going to go to the planet with no name to try to find a way to be able to disable the eyes, the Xel'Naga eyes. And then the planet Umbra is where the second eye is. Nanoth Tyradun has one of the eyes. There's still a second one on Umbra. And I believe that's when Nanoth Tyradun captured Moloch. He mentioned Umbra, so he might be taking Moloch with him to Umbra to try to find the second eye. Turmalis and Krillian have learned the depths of Nanoth Tyradun's evil and that of his master Severak. They have also learned of a weapon secreted away by Japok in the event the eyes of Xel'Naga return. Now the Protoss must race to retrieve the weapon and confront the Archon before he can enact his plans. Hero Des. Farewell, Kuldaris. Kuldaris. Farewell, buddy. I was about to say, I didn't die. That was awesome. Let's continue. I'm not gonna play. That was definitely a shorter mission, but a lot of cinematics, and it was really neat to kind of see kind of the backstory of Severak and the formation of Nanoth Tyradun. Our heroes have mentioned it quite frequently, but actually to see it in action, it's definitely interesting. So now we have another split up path. So I'm assuming, yeah, the right tool for the job. And we'll talk about this next time, which one I will want to play. This will probably be following Trench. This is Haley Rourke, Trench's girlfriend, or wife. The Grey. This will probably be following Turmalis and Krillian to that unnamed planet. And then Endurance Vial. Maybe I'll play this next, just because to continue my order. This will probably be following Moloch and Nanoth Tyradun's past. Or, not their past, their current trajectory. But with that, this has been Deltron. Really appreciate you guys watching. Sorry, don't mean to make you guys dizzy. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, bye everyone.